What is going on, guys? Welcome. Make sure and hop in on that poll. See if anybody can guess it right. Lee, welcome in. First up, Wolverine. No fork. Yep. Nope. I did not have time to do any of that kind of stuff. Barely had time to get the thumbnail today. But congrats on your podium finishes, guys. Don't worry, I will reveal all soon enough. I just thought it would be fun to see if you guys can guess which color the bee is. Oh boy. Dude, I'm kind of excited. I like story quest content, and that's like what we get to do today. It's going to be spectacular. Some may even say illegal. Alright, just a little bit longer, and we will reveal. So you guessed it right, so you guessed it wrong. Brand reveal, incoming chat. Spidey, what's up, man? Make sure and get a vote on that poll in the YouTube chat. All right, grand reveal in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It is pink. It is pink. Good job, everybody who played the game. Audio looks like it's good. Everything else in the stream looks good. I'm a floating head again today. What's up, Warlock? How are you, man? Over on Twitch. You're the first one in over on Twitch. Guys, there should be new Twitch drops today, by the way, so make sure you're in there farming those. Those are important. Important. Okay, we're gonna hop into story quest. I do have to do a solo raid though. Tech Mystic Cosmic. Tech Mystic Cosmic. Tech Mystic Cosmic. Tech Mystic Cosmic. One of these guys. We gotta take in a raid. We could just do Venom probably. Actually, let's do like a baby Arcus. That might be fun. Also, I don't know who guessed pink, but congratulations. You are the victor. What's up, Charles, over on Twitch as well? Good to see you guys getting farming up those drops. Dang, Warlock. Well, you know what? It happens. Can't win them all. What's up, Pat? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you guys are all having a good Friday. The goodest of Fridays. I've had a pretty good day, honestly. Work has been really chill today, which is good. Because normally work is not chill. The guy I work with can be kind of crazy. It was me. Well, congratulations, Wolverine. Being the sole victor. I did not see that you got Thorax, no, but congratulations, man. I won't be able to get him for another couple weeks unless I use units, which I'm not going to do. I can't bring myself to spend units on things I can get for free most of the time, unless it's really, really a pain in the butt to get for free. Oh, so there's still a chance, Warlock. Okay, then it's okay. I thought all hope was lost. Now you're blue? I mean, you are blue already, though. You are a mod. At least on my screen, it shows up as blue. kind of fun. I don't know if you guys ever really notice this stuff in the background, but the bee is almost always a different color. It's really just kind of whatever I'm feeling for the day. Today I was feeling pink, I guess. I don't know. I was flipping through the colors and I was like, that looks good to me. I understood that reference. No, accidental special 3. It's okay though. It's okay. It freezes the arm ropes. We need to get off special 3. There we go. Now we're in the Arcus damage loop. I don't ever get this far on my main account. It's kind of nice. No, we're almost out of it. And it's gone. Not too shabby, though. This is like basically a 6-star champion. I wonder if I could have hit another special 3 before that armor shatter. Oh well. You didn't really like the Mystic Path on EQ. Hardly any of the Mystics can power steal other than Shathra. It's when you proc a regen, you power steal. So you can use the Scarlet Witch Relic with Kushala. That's a really strong option. And then you can use Doctor Strange because he'll regen a little bit on block. Sorcerer Supreme or Sorceress Supreme. And then you could probably use Wong, but you would have to get his spell active. So it would take a little bit longer. I think there's other options too. Clairvoyant is a good option. Rentra technically works, but it's slow going because you're only getting a regen when you root yourself. And I think you need the relic for it to proc. Jugs gave you good results. Yeah, I mean, Juggernaut, you could just bulldoze through it and ignore the node. You want to add... No, it's not Wolverine. You can't... Don't put him in that weight class. He's better than that. All right, dudes. 9.1. Man, I haven't touched this content in eons, it feels like. So, yeah, OG Gilly is really good. I've heard. I didn't test OG Gilly. Patriots season is over. That's good. More like. Okay. Scourge Path. Not a fan of those usually. When striking or being struck, defender has a 5% chance per Scourge charge. Randomly inflict some garbage debuffs. You gain 1 Scourge charge every 2 seconds. Timers pause during special attacks. And for 3 seconds every time the defender is knocked down by a heavy attack. Whenever the attacker activates a striker, remove 5 Scourge charges. There's Arrogance, which is unfortunate. Okay, what is this path with Rocket Raccoon? When the defender gains an armor up effect while having 3 or more, they gain a non-stacking plasmatic aura buff. While this active, being struck by light or medium inflicts a plasma debuff. Are there champions immune to plasma? Because that's kind of made to be like the mutant killer. I can't remember if that's a thing in the game or not. Because it's usually for when the mutant is immune to like shock or incinerate or whatever. Every 5 seconds, the defender gains an indefinite armor up. Cosmic attackers, light attacks, can armor break. Whenever the attacker lands the same type of basic in a row, they go unblockable. I mean, that seems fine, right? We could probably just do that path, I think. We could probably take the Yondu man. We could probably do that path with Venom. Probably will bring Scream, which maybe I'll level Scream up. I don't think she's leveled up all the way. We could actually use Arcus, which is funny. Let's bring Null. And then I think we got a 6-star Heimdall, right? Yeah, we'll throw him on the team for immortality reasons. That seems like a pretty strong team. But first, Scream and Null, your stat focuses are gosh awful. So let's fix those. Scream, I don't remember what she wants. We'll probably just change it to, I don't know, crit something. Practically, I know I am Warlock. That's why I'm bringing Scream. I'm trying to veer out a little bit now that I have a lot more options because our crystal opening the other day was so nuts. We're going to go a little bit of a different direction. There are still some champions that I just want to rank up straight up, though. I might just ignore the unblockable stuff, if I'm being completely honest. We'll just, like, bulldoze right through it. I do want to see if Yondu can pilfer the armor up that they gain from the node, though. You think Scream likes special damage? Probably. I know that is a big part of everything. Actually, let's use Scream. You got willpower on your alt? Very nice. Very nice, Warlock. Well, hey, dude, you know what? If you're looking for an alliance to join, it's just me and Samir's alt that hasn't logged in like 2 weeks. You're more than welcome. I think I don't even remember how to play Scream. I know this special 2 is where the big damage is. But I think usually you want to like hold heavy and then auto block into special 2, maybe. I don't remember. And that was okay. There's no way that's proper though. I don't know, man. Also, music feels like especially loud right now for some reason. I bet Abyss knows how to play Scream properly. I know for a fact I've asked like how to play Scream before on stream. And that was good damage. Okay. Type in Warlock Jr. after this fight to see your alt. Okay. Dude, if this is your account, which I'm assuming it is, we're around like the similar account levels. A year, I think I have a little bit more high rank 7 stars than you, but we have, like, as far as total base hero rating, we're pretty much neck and neck. Very nice, man. Congrats on being valiant also. Okay, let's use Scream again. Then we just won't have to deal with Diamond form. Ascended Null is sick. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, I made a whoopsie. No way I didn't get that light intercept. I refuse to believe that. I'm gonna get hit by this. No, I am. I knew it. Oh. I think she can proc a regen somehow, can't she? I think Scream has some sort of regen gimmick. Man, I don't remember. I really should play around the nodes so don't have to deal with the unblockable inverted specials. Let's do it. I can parry her anyway. She's not in her diamond form. I know Scream you want to stack like a bunch of bleeds, right? And then special too? Okay, also I don't know why the music is really loud to me today. I'm sorry. But it's like actually throwing me. Okay. Oh, that's the... Dude, that was a null. Shoot. Man, so many immortality things. Oh, hey, there's a regen. I knew that was a thing. Maybe it's just RNG then? Whatever. We march on. Star-Lord's not too bad to fight when he's unblockable. We could probably ignore the note on that guy. Dude, Null is so tall, it's insane. Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about my Ascended Null. Yeah, man. I don't remember who else I got from that box on the alt. You find Scream quite complicated? I don't remember it being actually that bad. I just kind of forgot. Also, I just accidentally fat fingered the special button. That is depressing. I don't remember, like... And I think it was this account that I actually, like, used my 6-star Scream a little bit. I just can't remember how to play Scream, dude. I could look it up, but that might be too easy. Okay, no, pretty good spot. I use him a lot more on this account. He's not as cool as yours. That may be true. I actually don't know if I leveled up. Oh, did I? Hold up now. Oh my gosh, that was a level 1 null. Hold up now. I thought since his PI was so high, I had leveled him up. But it's just because he's ascended. So it gave him a boost that made me think he was. Now he's leveled up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Who's the next victim? Oh, there was a power shield path. I should have taken that one. Oh well. We gotta fight Gabi. X-Pool Dead Force. Wonder if we'll make... I don't think we'll make Orochi tonight. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, if you could go ahead and drop a like on the stream. Share it with your alliance mates, if you would, please. I want to test my guy, Yondu, on this. See if he is allowed to steal the armor ups. He is. So he is usable. Good news. The best news. Also, I was looking in the store for new profile pictures, and there is a Yondu one, and I might go cop that on the main account. Or this one. I don't know. I have said that I would never change from the dabbing plat pool. Because right now, this one isn't like a fancy profile picture or anything. It's just Spider-Ham from when you actually pull him. All right, Yondu did that pretty darn easily. That was about as fast as the fight with Noel. Speaking of Noel, I think we are going to use him right here. Savior of Scream's life. Noel, the guardian deity. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. I should have used a medium attack there. We're definitely gonna play into the node though, because I do not know how to dex this man's special one. And it's like a special 2 that chases you all the way to France. Oh no. Don't throw it. If I dash back, he won't do it. I knew it. No, what? We'll just tanking it like that, I guess. That's nuts, actually. Speaking of Noel, what's up, Abyss? No, I did a thing on accident. Oh no. No, what? Dude, parry button broke. Hello. All right, whatever. Okay, well, that heal was not very spicy. Oh my gosh, sorry, I had to do that. I had a bad itch. Oh. He's still alive, though. Anyway, how are you doing, Abyss? Okay, we just have a moon dragon fight. So far, I feel like we're playing awful. But, like, it's just working. Because it just does. We have 2 forms of immortality on this team. At least for the symbiotes. Which is kind of like our main workhorse. I think she's immune to nullify from this node. I should stop special wanting. Moondragon would be so much better with some form of like power gain. Okay, moving on. You want to dupe your null? You just keep on keeping on. Believe. And crack open a bunch of empowered crystals because apparently alt accounts are nuts. Finally got the war vid uploaded. Thumbnail took a while to get right. Yeah, thumbnails are a fickle thing. Sometimes I have like barely any time to make thumbnails. These are always thrown together in like 30 minutes tops. Usually if it's like a big time stream, I try to spend a little more time on it. Like if we're doing like Gauntlet or a Crucible or something like that. But yeah, usually I try and speed through them. Maybe, I mean, probably not for better, but for worse. But they are fun. Sometimes it is really hard though. Like the deadline to stream start will get here and I'll just be like, well, I'm not quite happy with the thumbnail, but let's just send it. So I know the feels, man. The Spurs are up. Yeah, it's kind of, I figured that would happen. I think the Spurs will probably take the whole thing. I think they lost game 1 because they had to go 7. That's hard to win. All right, we have a Thor Ragnarok with Here Comes the Boom. Which we could take Spider-Ham. He has a taunt. We could take in Spider-Woman. Wait, does Spider-Woman have a taunt too? I don't know. We could take Spider-Ham in though. Whenever a skill attacker inflicts a bleed, they also inflict a non-stacking slow. Whenever this slow prevents an evade or unstoppable, attacker gains a vicious passive. It looks like you could. No, actually, you probably don't want to. Yeah, I feel like you could just use. You could use Spider-Ham there. I might just do that, honestly. Could probably count Nefaria that fight. And then this fight, it looks like you could just do the entire thing with Rintra, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I will. I think we'll use Spider-Ham for Hulk Rema. Let's replace Scream, since Scream is basically dead. Oh yeah, Abyss. Yeah, it's very time consuming. You get the hang of it though. You get kind of a style that you like. I think I'm kind of there. Like, I have a certain way I like my thumbnails to be for the most part. Oh, really? That did get me? I forget how his unstoppable is always really weird to me. Because it's only like an unstoppable in effect. It's not... I mean, honestly, I could probably use anybody. And just attack into him a bunch. And then my whole team might be enough to get him. Ooh, he copies my unstoppable. I forgot about that. So that was Spider-Ham actually like hurting himself. I'm gonna have to be wary of that if I live. Dude, how is that like shockwave from that actually getting me? That's crazy. Well, we got 40% down. We could probably get the rest with other people. Turns out Spider-Ham is actually a little too good for this fight, since he just steals his buffs. Dude, no, why did you special into my block? God Butcher of Doom, who are you using? If you don't mind me asking. I do know pretty much anyone can do that fight, but there are some champions that are really good for it. Like Chio, Shang-Chi, and Kingpin are really strong. If you have any of those three, they're an excellent option for that fight. Yeah, that I don't remember who I used anyone for, honestly, Abyss. But I'm not worried. I really do think we can just bulldoze our way through this, probably. And honestly, if I get special 3'd, I have Heimdall on the team, so it's not going to kill me. I don't think his special 3 stuns. If it does, I might be dead, but we'll see. I'll have to deal with... Oh, yeah. I mean, that was Yondu for you. That's those weaknesses, dude. Hope you can use shield for the Juggernaut Coliseum. That would be sweet, dude. You probably will be able to, I bet. Ooh, that one might KO. Nope. Yondu is just destroying. He's so good, man. So good. When does that start? Does that start tomorrow? the Alliance Coliseum. All right, well, that took a little bit longer than I thought it would. Next up, we have whenever a science attacker activates a striker, inflict the heal block. When the attacker dashes back, they gain a regen timer. Every 12 seconds, the defender gains an unblockable buff for 4 seconds. Defender is immune to regen rate modification. I don't remember if Count Nefaria gets around the regen rate. I don't think he does. I don't think he works for this. Technically, he works in the sense that you could use Despair. But this looks like I could just use Spider-Woman for the whole path. I probably will. I think we'll throw Spider-Woman on the team. Keep Heimdall, though. That immortality came in super clutch. We'll take Nefaria, but I don't think we'll need him. Then, shoot, let's take Sandman. Why not? I would like to take Falcon here, but he's not leveled up or duped either. Not that the dupe is vital. Yo, what's up, Samael? How are you? He's showing off. He heard you were going to buy his profile picture. He is, dude. He's trying to represent. Question, as much as I like Spider-Ham, why don't I rank him up on my ult? He is ranked up. He's just ranked 2. I don't have a lot of champions ranked up on my ult. And I was trying to just push through content quicker. So he wasn't necessarily the wise choice. But also I had Spider-Woman. And it was hard to justify investing really heavy into Spider-Ham. I'm okay giving her regen right now, since we're not really ramped up anyway with Spider-Woman. You're so annoying, Tigra. All right, well, special to me, I guess. Hit me. Hit me, please. Oh my gosh. I get the full dex there? That's crazy. Yeah, Samael. The free-to-play alt account is honestly so fun. I try to use it as like a break glass in case of emergency kind of thing. But it is like really refreshing to be able to just do the story mode content and like actually have it mean something. Because I really like, this is my favorite part of the game is story mode stuff. Man, we finally are seeing the other side of the screen. That's crazy. Whoa, that's a special too? All right, not too bad of a fight. Tigra is an obnoxious defender. You get a 4-star Spider-Woman? Oh, dang, I bet she carried you pretty hard. Okay, we'll go Spider Ham here. Why not? The Spamster. I'll just do full combos. I don't know if we can out damage all the heals. Spider Woman probably was better for like despair reasons. Yo, what's up, Sage? How are you, man? Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're gearing up to have an epic weekend. That goes for all of you guys. Oh, why did I do that? I've only dexed the special 2 like twice in my life. Mostly, there's just no reason to. There was like no rhyme or reason at all, though, to launch that. I was building to the special 3. Life was good. He's got a lot of Porker Parpers, though. He's going to die soon. Yep. We got a new Coliseum. Any idea what key champs we do? Is that live now? I thought that went live after or in a little bit. Did that go live today? Alliance Coliseum? I'm gonna use Count of Fairy anyway, just for power gain reasons. It's not live. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure who will be the best. We'll have to wait and see when the time comes. Yeah, so we can't slurp the health from them from the node. But that constant regen is going to feed Nefaria a lot of charges. So it's kind of a win-win. I mean, oh, and I guess I was talking about despair earlier. That wouldn't even matter, huh? Because that's regen rate modification. Come on. Thank you. Okay, we'll be in overcharge for a while now. Nefaria is such a questing god, it's insane. Whoa, that game, the game just lags so bad right there. Okay, I need to be knocking down more. That's how I get that heal block. Slurp off some more overcharge. Okay, we'll be in overcharge for the next year and a half. This fight will go on for a year and a half, but that's okay. There we go. The one piece of MCOC fights is done finally. Just kidding. That's nothing, actually. Let's go with Spider-Woman on this one. Also, I'm going to boost up so we can get through these fights a little quicker. Just some of the small guys. Spider-Woman for Warlock. Warlock, look away. Give it the jazz hands. A degen kind of hurts. Ouch. On throw Warlock. Okay, I think this will KO. Not a lot of power stings on him though. Now it will. So far so good, chat. Now we got Gladiator to go through. Shout out to Nick. I'm gonna go Nefaria on this fight. I don't want him throwing a lot of special attacks. Then he'll be unstoppable all the time, and I do not have an unstoppable counter. Other than... Oh wait, actually no. I forgot Ensnare is not on her kit anymore, huh? Although, as a Nefaria merchant, I do think it is worth me saying that he counters unstoppable, but that's with an asterisk. You do need OG Iron Man on the team for that. As if he needed any more utility. I hate when you're in a time-sensitive damage loop for a champion, and then the defender just decides, nah, like, I don't need to attack here. It's fine. And if only I could steal his HP. I can't believe they remove regen rate modification on this path. The devils. It's like they hate borderline immune to death champions, man. Okay, there we go. We haven't gotten many special twos off. Hasn't really worked out though. We have to stay in overcharge. Mentioned about Shield being possible, an option to Jugs and Alliance Coliseum. You think Beta Ray build would be an option since he does have grit? He could be. He has I don't know how good he would do though, since he has class disadvantage working against him. That kind of stuff adds up a lot in Coliseum. Unless it's like a super cheese champion. Where your alt is lucky. Dude, the alt accounts are lucky with everything. Kabam just knows. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't think it's like crazy confirmation biases or anything else like that. It's just the alt accounts somehow just have the sauce. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know where it comes from. But they are just so good for some reason. And it is inevitable. I'm gonna have to get used to Piggy's decks back. It kind of throws me. It looks really cool though. I'm surprised they didn't make a Spider-Ham TV show. But they made a Spider Noir. Which reminds me, I need to finish that now. Now that I actually have some free time. I will say, I have quite thoroughly enjoyed what I have seen so far. Don't spoil anything, please. But if you haven't already, on Amazon Prime Video, if you have Amazon Prime or know someone who does, you should absolutely try and watch it. Also, his evade kind of destroyed me there, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, what's up, Kate? How are you, man? We're just grinding away on the alt account. I mean, if you couldn't tell already by this guy's ugly mug on the screen. Past 3 to 4 times you've gotten them, you always pulled the tier 7. Yeah, that's a really good pull. It took me forever to get my first, when they first introduced those to the game. That's true. That is true, Charles. That is true. That's why I said it's not impossible. They just have to be like a really, really good counter naturally. Just kind of what Crossbones was right there. Also, what's up, Autist? How are you, man? The Spurs. Did they blow their lead? Okay, shock and incinerate. For armor up. Storm X. Imperial Defiance. Defender is more likely to use heavy attacks and dash attacks. I want to say we could use Yondu on that. She'll glance once in a while when Yondu tries to steal a prowess, but I don't see that being much of an issue. You just woke up from a nap? Dude, I hope it was a good nap. I wish I could take one right now so bad. I slept very, very poorly the other night. Ooh, we could also use Sinister. That would be maybe spicy. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just go with the original plan because we're Yondu enjoyers. What's up, Prince? How are you, man? Dude, Twitch popping off all of a sudden. Welcome in, guys. Oh, you got an ad. Rip. Oh, so they're back in it. They're just trying to keep it competitive for those TV ratings, you know? Dude, I'm such a Yondu merchant. Unapologetically. Ad greeted me before you could. That's crazy, dude. I thought I had pre-rolls turned off. I don't know anymore. Twitch changes their like ad technology decently frequently, and I don't keep up with it. A lot of my Twitch settings are just kind of like what I had when I streamed like 5 or 6 years ago. Anyway, welcome in though. When you're done farming your drops, you're more than welcome to tune in on YouTube, man. Then you won't have to deal with the barrage of ads. Or you could get Twitch Turbo. You choose. I have heard a lot of people that actually like Twitch Turbo, but I think you have to use a lot of Twitch to get a lot of value out of it. Yondu easy mode, dude. Easy mode. Still using 6 stars in Act 9. It's fine. We back. We need to get you that pickle money. That is true. It does help. I do any little bit. Everything that I make from streaming goes towards the stream. So whether that's buying unit bundles potentially down the road, stuff like that, or just getting better equipment, which is kind of my focal point right now. All right, have a good one, Abyss. Thanks for dropping in, man. Give the earnings to my wife to make it be Dizzle K. That'll be her quarterly bonus. She'll get that as a quarterly bonus. Okay, skill attacker activates a striker. They inflict a big armor buff or armor break. Armor break debuffs inflicted on the defender are more potent. Defender takes 25% less damage from all sources unless they, or 75% unless they have an armor break. Calcify. Okay. Defender gains 2% of their max power each time a buff is nullified or expires off the attacker. Armor break debuffs, nullify armor up buffs. Okay. When the attacker is suffering from a debuff, the defender gains a passive fury. Okay, this seems like a pretty easy path. Just skill attack, insert skill attacker here, basically. Oh, Heimdall, no, come back. Why was he at the top? He's been at the bottom lately. It's all right. I know where to get him. Okay, we can use Nick Fury. Let's bring in Atuma, Mr. Knight. And I really can't express to you guys how much I want to use Shang-Chi right now, but I'm like forcing myself not to. Let's bring Zemo. I made a deal with someone that if they take down your gentle, you'll give 10 subs, and they took him down today, so gonna have to do that. It's close to $100 for 10 subs. Wow, Cade. Yeah, what rank is your gentle? Is he a big guy? Oh, we're not friends on this account, I'm pretty sure. I'm friends with barely anybody. Yeah, rip. Oh, rank 5. Okay. Ascension level 2? I'm guessing, maybe? Also, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go walk briskly and use the restroom instead of running. I feel like you could just use Jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern usually annihilates gentle whenever I have gentle on defense. Okay, everyone has a striker. Good, 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 good. Let's use Mr. Knight. I like Mr. Knight, man. There you go. You guys are getting a change up. No Nick Fury, no Mo Man right now. I guess the Tranquilize doesn't stop the Calcify from proccing for the node, or what? Man, I really thought it would. That's actually kind of upsetting. Oh well. We're gonna go for it. Okay, it doesn't burn our health that much. As long as they're not spamming like crazy, we'll be okay. Good news, you opened a Valiant Crystal and awakened your Kushala and took her to rank 3. Dude, that's an insanely good pull. Congratulations. That's big time. That's the kind of stuff I love to see. Bleed debuffs suffer reduced potency. Okay, let's go for I don't know how this node will work on Atuma since he like has a lot of willpower. We'll find out. Okay, so I think I build up hydration charges and then special 2. I don't know how many. Maybe one more special 1 and then special 2. Yo, what's up, Swiss? How are you, man? Oh, I see. I think your heavy attack refreshes your charges. Oh, no. It consumes some, though, I think. Or, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. All I know is Morningstar is going down. That's all I care about. I think I just fought Morningstar a bunch of times. You're a little tired? Me too, man. I've had a lot of caffeine today. I mentioned it earlier, but I did not sleep very well last night. So I am kind of like just running on fumes at this point. Let's use Mr. Knight again. Your gentle isn't ascended. Yeah, I have a rank 4 ascension level 1 gentle. He's an animal. I've thought about rank 5ing him. I don't know if he'll be the one that gets it, but I've been like very tempted at the prospect of it all. Oh, I can probably dash in during that so I can light punish. Dude, that was an insane intercept right there with Goblin with a special 1. That armor break was about to expire and I wanted to get the kill. One more tier 5 alpha, then rank 5 number 2, which is going to be Photon. That'll be a really good rank 5. Get out of my mattress. You always live 1/after I lie down in bed. Oh, I always go live. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, I have a eye in the sky following you. A little government surveillance drone is all. Nothing to be worried about. So don't worry about it. Let's get Nick Fury dead here. I mean, what? He'll probably just clutch the fight out anyways, since he's crazy. Every time I use Nick Fury with the intention to just sacrifice him to the altar of his synergy that he has when he's dead, he just does the fight anyways. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, this is probably a really annoying fight. with Mr. F's evade shenanigans. I could just parry heavy, I guess. The mattresses are watching us. The mattresses are sentient. That's probably more true than you know. Trust. Dude, I do wonder, by the way, like a lot, like how much technology do governments have, like the secret intel agencies, and we'll just like, we just don't know. It's like the guess is like 20 years above what we have now, I think, is like the common turn of phrase. Okoye would be really good here, yeah. Not an option for me, unfortunately. It's always scary to think about for me, though. And I don't know if that like 20 years saying is like propaganda, so the people are always just afraid of the military and the government and stuff. I really don't know. It would be really smart if it was. Dude, this fight is horrible. I really should just let Nick go to second life. I'm gonna do it, and if he dies, he dies, and it's fine. Because, dude, I can't. Then we can freeze our charges, permanently counter his evade. Life will be good. Yeah, life is good, chat. Much better. We're actually, like, getting through health now. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. If I would have been over, like, 20 years ago. Patents on how wireless earbuds can be used to read thoughts. Public already on how Wi-Fi can be used to map out one's home. Yeah, that's crazy old technology, Autis. The Wi-Fi being able to map out a home through walls and stuff. Like, that's pretty old. That's actually been around a shocking amount of time. And we've known about it for a shocking amount of time. I haven't heard of that, Prince, no. But yeah, there's some crazy stuff. There's like also like with the wireless earbuds thing that they can be used to implant thoughts in people's minds, and like it's crazy. But I think that's the tip of the iceberg. I really do. It's a little bit concerning. It scares me just a little. Oof. I meant to dex that. I just... brain. didn't work fast enough. Okay, not too bad though. Once your gentle gets ascended, good luck. Dude, I've still had my rank 4 ascension 1 go down plenty of times to Jack. Admittedly though, he almost always wins on defense. And he crushes fights fast on offense as well. Let's use Nick Fury until he's gone. You hate pickles? That's okay. They're an acquired taste, I think. But thank you for the very kind words, man. I do my best. I hope you guys know that. I appreciate all of your support. I don't think I can... I mean, I say it a lot, but I don't think I can say it enough. I think Nick Fury counters evade at like 5 tack charges or 6. I think I'm okay with 8. I hope that's the truth. Yeah, I think we're good. We could throw another special one, but I think we'll just keep to the special 2. I should have waited for my relic. That was a waste. Man, Spider Him can be just so annoying on the right nodes. Do I think I can get the kill here if I stun? Nope. 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 Definitely not. Oh, I guess Heimdall doesn't matter. Beautiful. According to plan, chat. What's up, Warris? How are you, man? You're lurking and watching your Knicks in the NBA Finals. Hope it's a good stream. Happy weekend to you and the missus. Thank you very much, Warris. I'll tell her you said that. I hope you have a good weekend as well, man. And I hope your Knicks take home the W. And those of you that are Spurs fans, I hope your Spurs take home the W. I'm rooting for both of you. Even if your buds, is my gentle SIG 200? Yeah, my gentle's been SIG 200 for a while. And then a while ago, I said, if I ever get this guy Ascension, or if I get his Ascension, I'll take him straight to rank 4. And I got it and instantly took it. Even if your buds can implant thoughts, they could never make me. Oh my gosh, let's not get into politics like that, guys. I don't like... It's too divisive of a topic. If you want to talk politics, please just take it outside of the stream. No matter what happens, New York is gone. Well, you mean like, oh, yeah, it's like a lose-lose scenario, just like when the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl. If they win, the city burns. If they lose, the city burns. Is that the kind of thing you're saying? Every 5 critical hits, purify all non-personal, non-damaging debuffs. Each debuff on the attacker reduces their defensive ability accuracy. I wonder how Atuma interacts with this, because his like ability accuracy isn't like his whole shtick to make it like super negative to begin with. I don't know, man. I just want to use Atuma on that path. I have no idea what's going to happen, because Atuma, his kit still confuses me, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. So we're all just gonna find out together. How did I get Nick Fury on the free to play? I don't even remember which event it was from. One of the events gave you selector. I don't remember. Actually, wait, was it Banquet? Did I do Banquet stuff on the alt? It might have been from Banquet. I think it was Banquet. I think I got Nick Fury for Banquet. And now you're... I think it was... I'm assuming it was Banquet? No, you're good, Prince. I usually don't have to bring up my chat preferences / rules very often, so I think some people that are newer just aren't aware. I usually... Just a quick rule of thumb. Just if you think a topic is going to be highly divisive and also anger provoking to an extent, maybe don't bring it up. Now, I'm not saying we can argue whether pineapples are okay on pizza, but just as like basic guidelines, I tend to prefer if people steer away from politics, religion. Those are probably the biggest two. Obviously, if you jump into hatred towards any sort of like racial or ethnic group, that would also be obviously against the rules. It's kind of, I feel like mostly just try to keep things chill. We're all friends here. We all play the same game. I think for the most part, though, we have a really good chat. I think there's not usually a lot of arguing or anything. Okay, I think I'm slowly dying because he's purifying stuff. I really don't know. I'm just here. No name calling towards Kabam employees. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're making a joke about something silly they've done, sure. But you don't need to attack how people look or there's just stuff like that. And that's not necessarily just for Kabam employees. That is extended to everybody. Just be nice, man. The official Kabam stream rules. I don't know. Whatever Atuma's doing, it's okay. I mean, we've almost done 15%. Oh, he's dead now, though. Kabam, please. 7-star Yelena. 7-star Spider-Man, man. What's up, Nick? How are you, man? Welcome in. All right. I'm just gonna completely ignore the node, because I think we'll just eventually win. Now we will. We can just... We're using Zemo. We can just slowly wait as he takes 1,000 ticks of bleed a second. And then we win. It is the way of Zemo. He actually is coincidentally pretty good here, because we're getting debuffed, and he'll cleanse, and then that cleanse leads to a root, and it's like super free. He actually is really good for this fight. Dang it. Hey, usually I'm not a big fan of Zemo. I will admit, though, quite readily, he destroys this Overseer boss. Like, handedly. I think that's a good number of bleeds to stop on, chat. What do we think? Oh, no. Wow. I need a little bit of a longer fight, but Zemo just cooked that fight, man. I still have no idea exactly what was happening to Atuma. But what the hey, it's fine. Who cares? Okay, well, we're definitely not going to make it to Orochi. But that will be a good boss to have to fight in the future. What do we have? We got a Nebula. Ooh, Mixmaster. Gross. But if they activate a striker, we get around it. They reduce the duration of stun debuffs. Those defenders are all really easy, though. Magneto is honestly probably the hardest defender on that path. So that is still a pretty good option. And then we can just play into Mixmaster until we get a striker, and then probably just ignore it. Oh, that would be a good Serpent path if we had him, chat. While an armor up is active, will take blocks power drain. So that's the node from EQ. We have to inflict shocks. Probably not that lane. We don't have a very fledged out roster for that. He's good in Victory Track right now. I don't even like, what are the nodes in Victory Track? I haven't even looked. Haven't even thought about Battlegrounds, really. Defender has a 3% chance per Scourge charge to evade. Does not trigger while defender's blocking. Defender gains 1 Scourge charge every 2 seconds. Honestly, I think this is the easiest path. We take the Mixmaster path. And then we just hop in with our Cosmics and go to work. I mean, Null technically, right? He counters Mix. Well, not really. But it's his mediums can't be evaded or something. Let me refresh my memory. Oh, okay. Yeah, his mediums have true accuracy, but I don't think that works on this path, I would guess. Just because of how the node works. Because it disables true, like quote unquote true effects, right? Except, I don't know. It's like built in. It's not. Oh, okay. Never mind. It says abilities. Okay. So that should negate Null's built in. Okay. If players ban Jabari, you counter with Shield, Zemo, and Moleman. Dude, you should just always counter with those champions. Overseer's retaliation damage in his Sig was hurting Atuma. Okay, thank you, Nick. I have no clue, really. And Overseer is a champion too. I've read his kit like twice because I've been in the same situation I was 5 minutes ago, where I'm like, I don't even remember what this guy does. And then I'll read and remember and then completely forget again. So I kind of just forget now. I feel like. Oh boy. Who has the highest striker? Cersei? I guess we're using Cersei. Path just wants you to use iDoom? Probably. Well, they're not going to get iDoom. I forgot I have iDoom, actually. What? No way I didn't text that. Hello? All right, whatever. Now we have to actually obey Mixmaster rules. I might restart the quest, honestly. I played that really bad at the beginning. Also, I don't know if it's better to just head straight to special 2 with Cersei or if I need to use other specials. That's, you know what? That's something I'll learn, I think, when I get Cersei on the main as an Ascension champion. That glancing is so filthy. I wonder if Cersei has any like really busted synergies. Why is Cersei hitting like a piece of paper? Probably because I'm playing her wrong. Dude, I'm gonna have to go ask Grok after this how to play Cersei. I mean, that was a lot of damage. Dizzlenesia confirmed. No, it's true. It's a real thing. There's too many characters in this game to have all their kits memorized in detail. For me, at least. I played the game for too long, man. That data storage tank is full. Okay, that's kind of what I was doing, I think, Spidey. Maybe I wasn't. You have a rank 5 Cersei? Dude, that's actually sick. I didn't know that. I didn't know you were such a Cersei enjoyer. I mean, also, I think part of the reason Cersei was hitting like a wet noodle, I think she's just level 1. I don't think she's been leveled up. Also, we are in like 9.1, and my champions aren't like all ranked up. So the power rating is not super high. You were more not wanting to rank up Thanos or Serpent to rank 5, Enjoyer. That's a good point. Cersei can be really good, yeah. Not one champs kit that you know by heart. Oh, there's a champions kit that I know by heart. Drax. I'm just kidding. Let me go see if my Cersei is leveled up. I'm pretty sure she's not, though. Yeah, she's not. That's the big problema. Now she is, though. I probably will rank Cersei up and Null, I think, on this account. The Cersinator. We use Cersei here now that she's a little bit better. There we go. That was a big time crit. Poor Jubilee. Such a nothing burger champ. I wonder if it's better to just do medium. Oh, I literally just said that, Spidey. That's funny. All I know is Herc comes back to life, but the rest IDK. That isn't even ball knowledge, you fear. Yeah, dude, Hercules' kit is pretty simple. It's not too bad. I could mostly get it. Mostly, but not entirely. Even then, like, champions you may feel like you can confidently say everything in their kit usually have one bit of tech that just hardly ever comes out. And so you just forget it's there. It's like when such and such champion is under the effect of this, they're actually immune to this. Just obscure things like that. Those are all over this game. Just wait, though. We think it's bad now. The natural power creep of a game like this will hit. I mean, you can already see it with Enchantress. Things can only get more convoluted than they already are, chat. Wait, the heavy attack? Oh my gosh. I just realized the heavy attack refreshes the fumble or whatever it's called. Or the panic, that's what it's called. Oh man, I need to reread the nodes sometimes. That's embarrassing, man. I could have been basically ignoring the whole path. Oh well. What? That didn't reach. Maybe it's a good thing that I haven't been trying to do that. Hey, I got an Indian follower. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mahesh Kumar. You aren't alone. There's none of you guys here right now. But we do have a couple. Nefaria in War is such a cheat code? Absolutely. No, he's gross. He's so good. Ooh, yeah, God of the Abyss, who was here earlier, he really likes his Lumitrix Prince. Wonder if I can medium in the time I have a stun. Nope. We could just do medium light mediums though. And you'd think I would have noticed with how much I'm using Cersei that I'm refreshing that debuff. But I'm not. Oh! No Heimdall saving us there, though. That was not pretty. Don't dex his special 2 like that, chat. That's not how to do it. It's actually like this. See? I just had to prove I can dex that. I just didn't. I wanted to show you guys how much damage it would do. No. It caught me again. Are you kidding? I just wasn't sure if you guys caught it the first time. Oh my gosh. That slow moving SP1 just destroyed me. I need to go to bed. Sleep deprivation is the real killer. What's the time there? Right now it's 8:45 p.m. So basically the opposite of you. No, I'm just trying to provide quality entertainment, Prince. You know me. I'm a man of the people. Here, I'll show you how to really dex the special 2 right here, though. See, look at that. You just hold block. Easy. Easy. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, get that unstoppable out of here. I threw the Cersei fight on purpose so I could use Phantom again. I'll be honest. But now we're gonna use Null. Oh, that was so sad. Yeah. I'm really surprised they don't just stick with the pre-recorded, like, deep dive style kind of gameplay demos. Okay, what is this Hulkbuster like stun immune and I just didn't realize that? Or why does he shrug the parry so fast? Is it because he has so many debuffs on him? See, this is another champion interaction I'm not aware of, chat. And I'm guessing that's what it is. It has to be. In which case, that's nuts. It's gotta be. I bet Charles knows. He's probably typing it out right now. You have a hard war, I believe. Hard war never lasts. All right, we got it. That's how the cookie crumbles. That's the way the news goes. Got miscommunication. That happens in war. I keep saying it, but I think alliances should have been 10, 15 players max, somewhere in there. Trying to wrangle and direct 30 people in war especially, which requires a lot of planning and a lot of stuff like that, is very difficult. And it's honestly so infuriating if you're an officer or an alliance leader. That's why I'll never do either of those things again. I just don't want to. It's too much. If I was ever an alliance leader, it would be in name only, just like my alt account. If I ever find anyone who wants to actually run AQ and stuff, I'll give them the reins as an officer, but it's just ridiculous trying to coordinate with a bunch of people. And some people don't even all speak the same language, right? And there's not really a good chat mechanic in game, so you have to go to like Discord or Line or GroupMe or whatever you got to use. And it's just such a headache, man. It's such a headache. What am I doing? True Olympian. EOP? Eternity of Pain? Epoch of Pain? What do you mean? I've already done all the Epoch of Pain stuff. Like the new Karinas and the original Epoch of Pain quest. The only like big time challenging content I haven't done is Wheel of Fate, but I just don't think it's worth it. What you hate is people following you to save energy. I hate people that take my path in AQ because I do it very late, so I don't blame them. But it is kind of annoying. It makes me look bad because I don't get a lot of points in AQ. I usually do it on my lunch break at work, which is like an hour or two before AQ ends most of the time. So sometimes my path is already done. Yeah, I have already done that. The Epoch True Olympian. Okay, every 2 seconds, the defender gains regen. Ebb and flow intercept. The attacker uses a special 3. The attacker activates another special. Footloose is annoying. Should have planned ahead. Could have brought Nefaria for that. Still can. He's not immune to buff immunity. Yeah, my alliance, usually they'll like assign paths and stuff too, but it's still, I don't know. It's a big behemoth to get rolling. It goes debuff immune when knocked down. I think we can just use, I mean, we already have a lot of cosmic champions, so we might as well go to Lady Deathstrike's path. And I think we can bring Yondu again, honestly. Let's swap out Venom. Ugh, war is stressful, man, though. I really do wish it was like less fights or just something. Oh, there's Dazed and Confused. Whoops. Forgot about that node. I think they could even make the change now and I'd be happy with it if they just straight up made alliances like 15 members. You could slowly step it down too. You could do 25, then 20, then 15. I don't think they would ever do that. That would disrupt way too many long-standing alliances. And I don't think they want to break up like friendships and stuff. But I do think it would be beneficial overall to have smaller alliances. It'll never happen. Speaking of never happening, this fight is not too bad so far. It's gonna take a while though. I guess I could still throw specials. No. Look at how little damage that did though. No, that's gonna do a lot of damage though. Ouch. I think those ruptures are gonna kill me, which is a bit sad. No. Close though. We still have a ways to go as well. Okay, so the special 2, I don't know if it's worth it or not. We do get to apply a few boosted ruptures because our Fury does stick around kind of long enough, but not by much. Although our normal attacks also are doing more damage. So maybe it is worth it. Yeah, probably is. Does seem to be moving along a little faster. I think that's a KO. We got slapped around, but we got the solo. You already have smaller alliances called battle groups, I guess. But you still have to coordinate people into their battle groups, and then the battle groups need to coordinate. It's all just a big mess sometimes. All right, well, let's see what we got, chat. We got quite a bit done today. Oops, I should have backed up. On the alt account, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 quests done. We just have this guy, and then Orochi will be going down the next time we story quest on the alt. which maybe Monday or Tuesday, since those are very slow days for MCOC content. And I see no reason to not play the alt on at least one of those 2 days. I think there's a good chance on either Monday or Tuesday we stream, like, I don't know, Rocket League, Minecraft, something like that, just to spice things up a little bit at the beginning of the week when things are a little bit slower for MCOC. If that's okay with y'all, maybe we'll make it a poll or something and figure it out with that. Also, do we have any crystals to crack open before I forget? And then the rest of the week, I'm sure, will be MCOC. We'll probably hop into Battlegrounds maybe next week. I could see us doing that. We do not have anything yet. Boo. Oh, man, I'm tired, chat. If you can get an emulator and play Marvel Nemesis, that would be absolutely fire. I've never heard of that game. Dude, I could play Marvel Ultimate Alliance. That would be freaking awesome. That's like one of my favorite games from my childhood. Oh my gosh, Prince. Dude, I hope that's the best 3 hours of sleep you've ever had in your life. Thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you all for tuning in. Just a quick reminder, I will not be live over the next 2 days. So don't expect me to be. If you go to BDizzlePones or BDizzle, you will not see me in 2 days. All right. So don't go there. But in 3 days, I will be back. All right, guys. So thank you very much for supporting the stream today, y'all. I appreciate every single one of you. Y'all are the best people ever. All right. The chat, spectacular. The viewers that are lurking, spectacular. Every single one of you, go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five. All right. Have a good weekend for me. Have a good rest of your night, a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And I will talk to you guys next week.